Hello, everyone. Today we're here with Zach and Charles. Today we're doing a VOD review of a Masters 5 tank. They're going to be playing Domina and Maga in this game, and their name is Real Mercy. So we're out here on this is Oasis. So let's see how this goes. We're running. Look at these team comps. I mean, Ram kind of counters Domina a little bit. We'll see how this goes. Okay. I feel like we could have got more value out of that wall, personally. Nice. Way to use sound cues to find her. Finish her off. Good. Kill. Okay, I feel like you didn't need this wall, and now you're going to go on point with no wall. You see what I'm saying? We'll let this play out a little bit more. Nice way to use your ability there. Pick it back up. Now that's a good wall. That's a good wall. Yeah, let's be aggressive on the squishies that are pushed way too far out. You're just gonna get attacked from all sides here. Punched down by Ram. Okay. So first thing I'll say, your third wall was better. It's funny because that's when you died. But on Domina, the biggest reason people aren't good at Domina are that they use their walls like way too prematurely.
The right spot.
Yeah. So like this is as a Sigma wall, this is great. But Sigma's wall, you can pull it back. Now this wall is stuck here, and I mean you're not really like you're kind of using it, but you could have taken more space. Or just not gone on this angle with your soldier and gone and put this shield like on point, just taking the space on point, you know. But then let's see this fight here. So Ram has no punch form. You pop your ability. Now he counters you because you can't do anything about a shield. We should have probably saw this Alari earlier, and you do almost get her. But personally, in this situation, I mean, I'm chasing that kill down.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I don't know if you think this too, Zach, but it just seems like kind of a cooldown spam. She's just kind of using them all.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Well, you use this to get this.
R1, I understand.
No. But like, if you would have had the punch to punch the Ram off you, that's what you should have been using it for. Because the second you looked away, like you got to know he's gonna be on you because that's like his job. Yeah, but you did a good job getting him low. But you definitely want to save your shove for Ramatra, because like that's your only way to defend yourself against him. And he's honestly just going to walk you down all game, potentially. We'll just see, though. Once again, like I feel like we could be a bit more aggressive with your wall, but you're going to get it back. I mean, I don't know, like, now y'all are kind of you're just going to kind of take some damage, which, you know, it's okay to take some damage, I think. Especially right now. It's not bad. I mean, obviously, he did say like his ability cooldowns and usage could be better.
Yeah. He
did say that. I mean, and this isn't bad so far. But like, imagine you would have had your.
I would say save your push back a little bit more.
So we're gonna call it the exploding diamond. I don't know what it's called, to be completely honest with you.
I don't either.
But the exploding diamond, if you would have had that like there instead of just throwing it at your feet, like you would have cooked and gotten so much ult charge. Yep. Did miss the punch, do the shove, but that's okay. And that's a good ult. There we go. Look, finishing to win the fight. We'll take that. Your whole team's... Oh, wow. Like, low-key... Oh my goodness, she's still trying to kill you. Oh, wow.
That was...
Your supports did great there to keep you up. I mean, even if you die there, you win the fight. So, I mean, I think it's worth to go for the aggressive play to win that fight. Even if you did die, you were winning. Nice. Let's just keep a hold of that slam back. Nice. I wouldn't... See, like, what does that really do, like, in the grand scheme of things? Like, I mean, you're applying pressure, and you do have it back now, so... I mean... Oh, throw that... I like what you're doing so far. You could turn... He's not gonna die, dog. Okay, he died there after he lost the punch. Even when Ramatra's this low... Like, let me go back. Wait, the rim. Okay,
right here.
he's not gonna die.
Yeah,
like
but
he's
form does what? It's like 90%.
look, he's got an Alara behind him and he's blocking. He is not gonna die, even if there's 2 more people shooting at you with it. Now,
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the shield block Alari's heals?
no, it wouldn't. Oh, not with Alari's, I don't think. But even regardless, like the shield's gone. Now, the second he leaves punch form, he instantly dies because I don't understand what he was doing.
I don't know why he
But
went back in.
but I wouldn't waste. Don't ever waste time shooting Ramattra's block if you could be killing the Brig who's ulting your team behind you. You know. But then then this is just cleanup. So the only thing I'd say about that is just don't waste your time shooting Ram's block. But the thing is, a lot of your teammates are gonna spam into it, so it's like kind of hard to like not shoot with it.
Yeah, but you do know how to get ult there.
Finish him off. So, let's see what you do. I will say right now, let's be taking, like, they're not in front. Let's take more space. You're playing on, like, the backside of your point, you know? And now Ram is already on the point, ulting your whole team. I mean, he's just not gonna, you know, he will die here potentially, but that went out. He did die. Nice way to clutch up, at least to get that pick. Well, they held on to it. Yeah, that was a good cleanup. The Ram went in by himself. But here, what?
A little questionable.
I will say, like, okay, we're gonna go back. All right, we win this fight. We're kind of just like we're looking for the on-ron, right? So we clean up on the on-ron, which is good. All right, at this point, you know there's gonna be a Sombra somewhere, but like, yeah, both teams have a Sombra, but like, where's this free fight positioning set up? Play more aggressive and take more space for your team, you know. I mean, other than that, you're playing like you played good this fight, but like your free fight position could have been much better to take more space to allow your team to be more spread out. And because that's why this Ram won't kill so many, is because y'all are all so grouped up. Even though he had like no supports with him, I could be like wrong, but he had like nothing with him. Now Kiri made an awful TP, to be fair. She just TP like 1 meter, but way to like body. She got a hack assist, but there's also a health pack you could have grabbed. But I understand you're trying to get back to the point. You got so.
Yeah, because his supports are Brig and Alari died pretty much off rip in that team fight, so he had no support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he pushed really far into that.
Very well. How dazzling.
Alright. We have ults. See, now what you're going to do when Ramattra pushes you, if you don't ult, you're screwed. Well, okay, his whole team, where's his whole team?
I don't know where his whole team is, but I'm just kind of
well, I'm not going to...
He did kind of push.
He pushed the point like he was supposed to. I don't know.
He saw the on go in, so he tried to go with her. But
their whole team didn't... His team did not follow him in. So... I think you kind of ability, not necessarily ability spam, but like you didn't, you know, Domina is very weak. Her biggest weakness is got to be just her lack of movement and her very small, like her health is, she can get deleted easily if she's not behind her wall.
Yeah.
Especially by like a character like Ram. And they have a Baga now? Did you like counter swap Baga?
Yeah, I mean this is gonna be crucial for your wall.
Which, by the way, we might have to go back and rewatch what was going on here because we were talking about her wall usage, her LD usage. Well, you lost point though. You do have ult again, which is crazy. You popped it a second ago. Yeah, in fact,
he just keeps going in. Like,
yeah, he's getting very aggressive. Your aim is pretty solid though. Yeah, she's just you're just helping clean everything up.
It just seems like they're kind of staggering a little bit.
No, the other team is playing very poorly. But I mean, to be fair, you're playing good by staying alive and doing your job. I will say,
was got better as the round went on.
yeah, your ability usage got better. I will say, like, you kind of wasted your ultimate, where she threw it like after the ram initially died, and then someone ended up touching, and then y'all actually lost the point. And if you had ult, you probably wouldn't have lost the point, you know.
But
I mean, I understand you were just throwing it because you thought the round was over,
Yeah.
but
I think that was a good first round. You cleaned up a little bit on the ability usage, and I mean, you were just definitely dipping the other tank.
have business to attend
just
to.
playing kind of dumb.
yeah. Actually, let's look at scoreboard check for the first time. Yeah, you're slamming.
yeah.
You're slamming the other tank.
You're playing great right now.
Yeah, Domina's just huge with the statistical damage numbers, like, and she's just gonna do so much. But I mean, okay, so here, what is the plan? Because the thing is, with your wall, if you play at a certain angle, even if they go on high ground, you can just stop all of that with a wall. That's why she's so useful. So I don't even know if I would go to height here. They do have a Maga. So once again, we kind of wasted 2 abilities. But I mean, Domina is, look, we're playing Domina. So there's 3 things that you're ever gonna do. You're gonna have aim, you're gonna have your ability usage, and you're gonna have your positioning. And abilities are probably the biggest, most important thing on Domina. In some characters, it's not. Like, some characters, like on Diva, you can kind of just, like...
Her abilities are very good.
Her abilities are very good, and you get them back very fast. So it's like... On Diva, it's like positioning a little bit more.
You have great aim. So I do like that play.
Yep. So now we gotta back up, because
Yeah. He's just gonna spam right there.
As soon as he runs to you, like, you gotta get around him.
Yeah, that's the hard thing with Maga that gets done.
Alright, let's see what happens here, though. I mean, that might help your team. But you gotta think, let's be honest, though, like, Wall's a super long cooldown.
Yeah.
A super long cooldown. It's like 15 seconds, 14 seconds.
And now you don't have it for when you need to push it.
You got 10 seconds without Wall, so you're stuck here. Your whole team has their abilities. Their whole team has abilities, too, obviously. But, like, you're stuck here for the next 10 seconds. That's 10% that you're stuck here because your Wall wasn't the greatest. And now you push in, and now you can play another aggressive Wall. But I feel like this was a little tame. I feel like you could have pushed farther up with your Wall, but the Maga, you're taking abilities.
Okay, you're cleaning up nicely right here.
Well, she's doing more than cleaning up. I mean, she's doing really good. I mean, the ability spam there is huge. But honestly, like, okay, what is
Maga did run in? I'm not sure.
What is he? Because okay, if I was their Maga, what I would do back here? I see this wall. I'm backing up and playing the point because that's another 10% free. This wall should have given them another free 10% of the point. Easily. It's not the worst. This isn't the worst wall. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't a bad wall, and it turned into a great wall. This ended up being an amazing wall because the Maga, first of all. Now, I don't know if the Kiri has TP, but if she did, she was cooked. But she might have cleansed too. But then he threw, trying to do something dumb. So it ended up being great because their Maga got really aggressive. Which, to be honest, like, in the pace of this game, like, if the other team's making mistakes, like, you could just stand there and win the game like this. Absolutely huge. So maybe you shouldn't be playing those walls as aggressive, because they're making the mistakes for you. Especially their tank. Their tank is, like, tossing the game. I mean, their support's kind of through one time, but...
How do you feel about her chasing the Sama around like this?
I mean, is she gonna get the, if you don't get the kill, then you just wasted so much. Like, they're on point right now.
That's 30 seconds.
You gotta get this kill. No, you've gotta kill her.
I just think you're kind of wasting a little
dog,
too
their
much time
Maga, their Maga just died. Bro, you're out here doing side quests.
We should go spectate the Maga.
We're gonna go spectate the Maga. We're gonna see what he just did to die here. Alright, so he is on point by himself. Okay, he's already crit. Okay, he's 725 HP. He has both of his abilities. Okay, he uses his short range ability at medium to long range. Gets hacked. He's already crit. Hasn't used either of his abilities. He is just standing main and getting shot by 3 people instead of taking an angle.
And like his team, like I don't even know.
That's hilarious though. And then meanwhile, you're on a side. Look, this is not the smartest thing to go on the side quest, but the other team is so bad that like it doesn't even matter. I say the other team. It's mostly their tank.
I mean, you just gotta be careful with like leaving for this long.
Yeah. At this point, you gotta kill her. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, you gotta kill her. Even though, like, I mean, their tank's dead. You should keep killing. No, get her.
You gotta kill
Oh
her,
wait, she's
bro.
gonna be. Oh, okay, bro.
Oh no. Nay.
Finally.
Hey, good old. I like
No, look, you had to do it, and you still have the point. All right, once again, this is not a good wall. They're about to
My fingertips.
probably walk main, but their Maga's on side quest.
2 step back.
So imagine you had a wall. That would have been the first time you would have actually needed the wall. That in that case, like you could like, I think using Domina like wall to block an ultimate like Sig wall is a good use of it. I mean, honestly, especially powerful like that. But you're probably gonna live. Oh no, the tank's actually gonna kill you. Wow. I just expected you to live. I'm not gonna lie, just because of everything, this whole entire round.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, your wall usage was bad. I mean, that round, you completely wasted it. You could have had it to block ult, or you could have just used it earlier to have more space, or you could have hidden behind it when she ulted and potentially dodged it that way.
Understood.
And it kind of goes back to like chasing Sombra for so long, and then you go with the early wall like that. But
I mean, she's
would have kept ult from when she was on Sombra.
I mean, yeah, but look, we can't blame her for that. Good aim. Oh, you almost got her. I see you're going for pylon. Well, imagine Maga's gonna. He's gonna die, but he does get some people with it.
Yep, get this bridge.
Dude. Now, you have wall. This is a solid use of it, but like at the same time, look how fast you abandoned your wall. You probably won't die because your Juno ults for you. And then that's a good, I mean, you wouldn't want to hit more there, but good way to use your ult there. I do like how you're not like saving your ult, like just use that thing. She just ulted the Sombra like 10 seconds ago. Nice kill. So you use that to block that, but he was already dead. So once again, please kill him. Nice. All right. We gotta target the brig. Yeah. All right. So it's you and Reaper. You have a wall. You have shove. Okay. We wasted all of our abilities on a faded Reaper. Shove him. Oh no, you're choking. No, your aim choked. That's a good. Nice. Finally got him. Alright, that's a good shield. That was a good shield. But now you gotta keep in mind. Yeah, rotate back to your shield. There you go. Alright, you'll have it back in a few seconds. Some of these the exploding diamonds or whatever they're called, they definitely could be a little bit better. You are throwing him in the general direction. That was a good one right there. And now you have ult again. You did hit the cat, but cat probably is gonna live. And then you kind of. Okay, you have Kitsune. Yeah, you have wall as well. Put that wall down. Put the wall down. Nice. We're a little lost. I understand. I get lost too. Okay, so you pick the shoving into wall perk, and then you're gonna get bullied by their whole team.
That was a long team fight.
That was a really long team fight. Where did it all go wrong? Well, let's see. The tank, once again, actually, let's go check the stats here. This tank for their team is... Actually, I don't want to look at the stats yet. But this is a really good diamond here. Okay, does the tank die? Okay, he does die. I mean, we could have ulted the tank too. I mean, but I feel like we should have ulted like So you could have maybe lined up 2 of them. You know, I feel like you could have finished off the tank and gotten a great lineup. Like, I'm not saying that like every ult should be perfect case scenario, but like, I mean, you have when you have Domino. I mean, we talk about your dime usage. That was a good slam usage, and this was a good wall usage because it screwed their tank. And that was a great diamond there. All right, so we have full health. We can peek and kill this tank. He doesn't have haha. He has no ability. He might have run, maybe. Okay? But you kind of just ulted this cat, but then didn't follow up on him. Yeah. I feel like you kind of just got the clicked the button because you got it, you know? We certainly could have had a better ult there. You kind of walked in a straight line, took some damage. We don't kill... We assume the Emre was going to die, so he doesn't die. We don't ever assume people die in this game. That's how you lose. And so that's another pick you should have had. He dies. You do shove her away, but now you're getting walked down by the cat that you ulted on earlier. And then the
ulting break.
Well, then the Emre kills your Kiri that you should have killed. Yeah, by all standards, you should have killed that dude. So, I mean, that fight started also with bad aim on the Reaper in the 1v1.
Yeah,
which was unfortunate. You should have killed him. You know you should have killed him. We both know that. That's okay. Like, that happens.
I think just something little I'm noticing is you're just not following up on the kills you should be getting. Like, the picks you should be having, you're not.
Yeah, which first round you were excellent. You were excellent first round at that. And you still have 38 limbs. Like, you're doing great. Yeah. Now, once again,
these are just like little nitpicks we're saying.
Yeah, like, you're playing very good. Now, I don't know how long. I'm assuming your Somber just got kicked. Oh, they're doing with the Juno, by the way.
Okay.
This also, I think this is the first one of these we're doing in one take.
Oh, yeah, it's usually...
Yeah, so it will be a little bit longer, but this will be the last fight here. But I mean, otherwise, I think you're playing pretty good. Your wall usage isn't the greatest. Your tank diffing the other team. Now, we're on Maga. Honestly, like, you were slamming their Maga, and you were playing well. You barely lost that last round. I don't know why we're swapping, to be honest with you. I don't know why we're swapping. Because now you're bringing yourselves down to their bomb tank's level. Y'all lose one to start the fight. Look, you can't do anything about that, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a big Domino or Maga player, so I have a few problems with what you just did, but you do take a lot of space. How is she dead? Okay. This is really unfortunate. You just took so much space that your team can't capitalize on. You do take the point, but you're going to have to get healed somehow, either through your...
Yeah, so they go Zarya, so that's just...
Okay. Right here, I mean, it is unfortunate they're on Zar, but just go back to Domina.
Yeah, no, I think we should go back to
I don't know why we're on Maga. I don't understand. I'm certain you might have swapped for their Maga. Their Maga is not doing anything.
But I think even
Reaper,
Domina, you were doing just fine.
I'm confused about the Maga swap here. Alright, so a few things about this fight. So, you lose the soldier, right? Okay. Alright. So you're down one person. So this fight is now in jeopardy. You see this Solari here, okay? Now, I don't like how we ran through their whole team. Unless you were trying to pull all of their attention, which you did. This would be great in a 5v5 scenario, but you're in a 4v5. We're not looking to create space anymore. We're looking to go get a kill. Because otherwise you're in trouble, and your team, unless one of your DPSs gets a kill, which your Bastion's up in Narnia doing nothing, y'all are screwed. So I would have gone around the backside, try to hit a headshot stomp on someone, preferably probably the Lari, because the other two, you're kind of just getting hard countered by their whole team right now on Maga. And then you do cap the point, but like right here, you've lost the point. After this moment, you know you're cooked. You have no supports. You have nothing. So let's get out. Let's go in there and try to trade with someone else, or let's leave because you're about to lose the point. You don't leave. You should have just left, but you just died. I mean, once again, you had one support or no supports, so you were kind of screwed.
Well, your Juno fell off the map, and I'm not sure where your Kiri was.
But once again, okay, we went 6. Okay, this is much better. You are. I mean, technically countered by Zari, but you have a shield, so we'll just see how this
Better
goes.
than Mark.
I also play some Sigma. I think we're definitely just kind of, we just kind of ability spammed our Rock. But you are melting their Zara. She has a pylon. So, right now, everything is happening over... Let me go into free real quick. Oh, that's not what I meant. Free cam. Everything is happening over here. This is where everything is happening. But you're over here, just fighting an endless battle with these three people. Honestly, as soon as you had, like, rocked and you missed the rock, you're losing the momentum of the fight. Let's regroup and turn and go back around. And, like, just attack from a different angle. Because, like, you attack this angle for a few seconds, and it's not like Domina. Domina, you can just place a shield and get free, like, value. You get free walking forward value. But... Get out of the first person. But here, on Sigma, it's not quite the same, especially into Azar. And I'm still confused why we got off Domina. You're playing amazing on Domina.
Yeah, definitely.
The answer remains nebulous.
I mean, and you have a Bastion. Let's shield our Bastion. Let's try to... And you're duoed with the Juno. So, like, there's no reason why we couldn't speed boost... You know, maybe not the Bastion, but if you see the Bastion pop front form, you tell your Juno friend, hey, speed boost him, and then you give him a shield, and y'all become indestructible. Like, there, we're just ability spamming their tank. Like, that's all we're doing. We're wasting our abilities on the tank. Let's go. Now, you should either try to take some space and walk through here on Sigma. I just don't think the Sigma pick is going to be the best, but you have the tank's attention right now. But you're up there by yourself. I mean... Look, is this your team's fault a little bit here? Kind of. Let's go back a few seconds here. Let's go break down. Alright, you take all this space, but like, your Bastion's sitting back here. I mean, your Soldier's kind of up here, but you get ulted on by a few, like, just playing up here. But you had 3 people on you, but you know you have a whole team behind you. I feel like you should have just... either given them some space and went the other way. You're taking the route of most resistance. Like, look what's going on over here. There's nobody. I understand once you would have backed up and gone over here, they would have moved some of them, but you never know. There might be still a Reaper over here who thinks you're about to peer over here. Like, there's just so much value can get gained from just moving around to a different angle. And then y'all are going to get just ulted to death. This is crazy because they were throwing the first round. Like, y'all literally just got a free win first round. Second round, y'all should have won. Y'all should have won.
Back from the brink once more.
Now, your Bastion might be low-key throwing, to be honest with you. He has ult somehow. Please don't ult the tank, and you hit the tank level.
Zar's got a lot of charge.
Yeah, Zar got a lot of charge. Like, you should be... Honestly, like, what are you even on Sigma? Like, Sigma... Tank, unfortunately, is a very, like, hero-centered role. Like, we're on Sigma to do what? Get our eaten by Zarya. Get her... rock the Zarya, who's always going to have 2 bubbles to just block the rock. You know, they have an Alari who can dodge it. You're never going to hit, like... The only person you could even potentially rock is the Alari, basically. I mean, you could rock Emre, but he's just gonna pull out his pistol and Glock you. Like, we're picking tanks for their abilities, and Sigma's really, really good on payload and escort, and not nearly... He's just not a good pick on this map. No. Zarya is a great pick on this map. Domina's a great pick on this map. Just the environment around you is just not a good pick. And Maga, he wouldn't be... Maga is a better pick than Sigma here, but your team isn't running dive, so you do have a speed boost, but like you have a Widow who's not really doing too much and a Bastion. Like, honestly, Domina was like the perfect pick for you, or Zarya, where you could deal enough damage to carry, you know, without it all getting blocked. But like right now, you're up here. Your Kiri is like, okay, our tanks push forward, made space, and ulted for you. Thank you, Kiri. First time someone's done that for you. And you get grabbed, and you unfortunately didn't have all your abilities. Good rock. I mean, they just had ults too, and you just lose. I mean, their Emery is ulting. They have, that's your Juno. Your Juno waited to pop ult too long. Okay. Let's do 3 things that you can work on for this. Let's just say on Domina specifically. You said ability usage. Yes, your wall usage is either it's normally too passive. Normally, a few times that worked in your favor because they messed up for you. But you could definitely be taking more space with your walls, or just not wasting them, because it's a very long cooldown. So like that's the #1 thing that distinguishes good and bad Dominas is their wall usage. I think you're too passive with your wall usage. You could put it farther forward, and take more space. You could try to like a lot of good Dominas will play in their wall, like how Monkey like sides to sides in his wall, and then you use the shove if they get too close to you and they're beating you in that. Okay, the second thing is I don't know why we swapped off tanks.
Yeah, you were doing really well in Domina, and I mean, I don't know if you wanted to counter or like mirror watch the Maga, but you were kind of diffing the Maga on Domina anyways. So, and Domina's just a better pick on control maps compared to Sigma, especially.
Yeah, I mean, but just like I don't know why we went Sigma for the team comp you were playing against, because like there was not really anyone you're gonna be beating on Sigma. Besides like, I mean, the Czar technically counters you, and you rocked her bubble, so like she got infinite charge. You got to be the only time we ever rock a Czar is when she has no bubbles. I mean, you got to be counting that in your head, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like maybe your Bastion probably didn't help as much. I feel like he might have been shooting the bubble too. So I'm sure Zarya had a lot of charge at pretty much all times.
Where's these final stats? I mean, once again, stats. Here's another tip: stats don't really mean a lot. I will say like. Stats are not that important. Okay, I think it's because the game's over. I might need to do something. Alright, just looking at statistics. Your Bastion left. But your Bastion left early. Like, he did nothing this round. He was useless. He might have thrown. And there might have been nothing you could do about that. Yeah. You might have been destined to lose this game. Now, after the first round, I thought you were destined to win the game. And you could have won the game and if you would have killed that Reaper, or potentially in the second round. There was a lot of chances to win that.
I feel like Widow in this point is kind of interesting too.
I'm
not a fan of that.
No, I'm not a fan of that either. And I think your supports played fine. Like they didn't, do anything too crazy. Yeah. But the swapping was very interesting to me. I'm not sure why we swapped. I mean, third tip, I would say we said Domina's wall specifically for Domina gameplay. Let's just say abilities in general. I know you said your abilities are bad. Your positioning,
maybe just like taking more space. Because remember in the first point, she was kind of just on the point and not taking that aggressive.
With the Domina, with Sigma, you kind of just cooldown spammed on Sigma, which you can kind of do, but not with his rock. His rock is the most important cooldown. I'm trying to find a specific moment. With Maga as well. You did a good job at making space. He did a better job of making space on both Maga and Sigma than he did Domina. But it didn't work out as well because his team didn't take the space with him. Well, right there, you did good. You didn't take any damage because but your team was dead. And once again,
I mean, your soldier died to the brig over and the balls off the map. So it's kind of
right.
V5.
Yeah, and I would say positioning either right here. You decided to just go die, but I don't know what we were necessarily doing right here. Sometimes we have to play our life. He did swap right after this, so. But, I mean, yeah, so let's just say overall ability usage, your Domina wall usage is very specific, because that's what makes you, that's what's going to make you climb is good wall usage on Domina. You can learn and practice the exploding diamond, but the wall usage is what's going to make you climb. And then other than that, we said, hero swapping. I think if you would have stayed Domina, you might have had a chance to win this game. I mean, you counter Zarya, she can't shoot through your wall. I mean... I think we, I say you through the game. You played much better than your Bastion. You didn't necessarily deserve to lose that game. I think their tank deserved to lose that game. Their tank didn't even do anything, and they won the game by playing Zarya and walking in a straight line and just getting full charge. That's why she's the most boring hero in the game, in my opinion. But you didn't deserve to lose this game, but, why did we swap? You might have won the game if you didn't swap, to be completely honest with you. So, all right, well, thanks for submitting this VOD. I mean, you're pretty good. Your aim is good, but... that might have helped you get to this rank. I know You obviously have a lot of Overwatch like game sense, but let's work on literally just don't be on autopilot with your abilities. Like actually be thinking, hey, what is like the most optimal use for this? Like don't just keep rocking the tank on repeat, stuff like that. But thanks so much for submitting. I hope you enjoyed the review.